Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Potsy FM with me, Potsy. Today, we're going to be bringing you the second leg of the quarterfinal against Newcastle and then the last league game of the season against Bayern Munich. So, without further ado, let's get into it. And it's actually the Bayern Munich game that we've got first. Of course, it is. We're not going to play two Champions League games in a row. Silly old me getting that wrong. But let's just jump straight into it. We're going to rotate aside a little bit, rest a couple of people that played a bit of football recently. Silva's going to have a little bit of a rest. Although I don't know if I should. He's knackered, so he's not going to play him now. But yeah, this is the team we're going to go with for Bayern. We're going to go Costa in goal, Vardiol, Timber, Perez, and Simakan. Bellingham, Mariba, the Dom, Paul Varner against his old club, and then we're going to go Sesko and Cho. Give it Hendrick a little bit of a rest as we need him fully fit for the second leg against Newcastle, given that we're in that precarious position of a 2-2 draw in the first leg. And whilst we've already won the league, so this game is not massively important, it's always nice to beat Bayern and show them who's boss. So let's try and get on the front foot early, get a goal, get control, or not, just don't do any highlights at all. 20 minutes gone, nothing happening. Here we go. First highlight. Pitch looks immaculate. Simakan loses out to Goretzka. Alphonso Davies, with all the pace in the world, looks for Timo Werner, who I think I'm right in saying has probably scored in every game against us since we sold him to them. But yeah, such is life. That's why they bought him, because he was scoring in every game against them. 1 point. So not the most inventive of first halves, I have to say so far. As Mariba passes back to Timber back to Mariba, looks for Sesko, plays it to Perez. Perez brings it out of defence, trying to create an overload on this right-hand side. And he looks for Bellingham. Can Bellingham find? He can find Simakan. Simakan, Vardiol. Can he find the ball? Sesko's in. His header is saved. Either way, probably should have scored from that close, to be honest. And they clear it, and the game fades. Vardiol with a free kick to Mariba. Timber brings it out. Werner in that pressing forward role, he is so good at that, to be fair. We saw him do it for us so many times in the first few seasons of this save. Pavard looks for him down the side. Can't find him. Timber to Mariba. Mariba loses it. This is scruffy. Werner. Mane. Werner's in. Oh, I thought that was going to go in. He is trouble, and he is trouble in our defence. But we're 0-0 at half time. I'm not happy with the performance. It's been a bit of a boring game. I mean, if it's not good to watch, I'm not happy, regardless of whether I'm commentating on it or if I'm just watching it in my own time. As Gvardiol gives the ball away, this is very sloppy from us in this game. As Goretzka finds Davies, Davis finds Mane, through on goal, goes for the chip, hits the bar. Tell you what, if they actually placed their shots rather than trying to chip the keeper every 5 minutes, they'd be about 2-0 up at least. This is very, very unlike us to be this sloppy in possession all the time. She got a decent shots on target ratio, which is also very much unlike us. But nobody particularly playing well for us, so we'll just make a couple of changes here, freshen things up, get some fresh legs on in the middle of the park. Dom hasn't been his influential self. But if you're knackered, I need you for the Newcastle game as well. We're kind of settling a bit here for a draw. As Sesko wins the ball, Vitor Roque, can he produce something? Nope, he loses the ball as well. Oh, this is a bad performance again. Look at this, a 2-on-1. If he finds Mane, he does. Mane scores. He's not going to miss from there. Oh, that's so frustrating. This run of form we're on at the moment, after being so dominant for the whole season, it's that. I'm not even going to watch that. Sorry if anyone wants to see that again. It was just too painful to watch for me. As they've got a free kick now. Kimmich. I mean, we've just done nothing this game. Kimmich, Delict to the back post. I mean, referee's blowing his whistle. I can't see this being disallowed, to be honest. He looked like he was, yeah, he was on. And we're 2-0. I'm not watching that again. Sorry. I know I should be gracious in defeat, but this is angering. Or at least Werner's gone off without scoring against us. Yeah, we've been thrashed here by Bayern Munich, which is. I know we haven't got Endrick on the pitch, and there's a few other changes we've made to the team as Werner hits the post, but it's no excuse. No excuse. These players on the pitch should be capable of doing a lot better than that. Far from pleased with that result. That is two. I'd say in the last 3 games, I've been happy with one half of football. I mean, the league's dead and buried, but that is still so poor. So let's have a couple of days now, get ourselves back into shape, and come back for the home leg against Newcastle. And we're back for the Newcastle game. A few changes in there, the midfield. Going to go Moretti, Bellingham, Szoboszlai and Cuckoo. Fairly similar back five to what we used to, and we're going to give Cho a chance up front with Endrick instead of Šeško, who has been woeful recently. Yeah, big game needed now because we can't slip back into this same sort of form at Leverkusen and the Bayern game and the first half of the first leg. It's worrying times in terms of, this is kind of all or nothing for the Champions League. You can't afford to lose a game at this point. Well, certainly can't afford to lose the second leg when we're level. It goes without saying, but the level of performances now need to improve dramatically if we're going to secure ourselves another Champions League. As Nkuku gives the ball away, Otavio looks for Evan Nilsson, but Kim Min-jae slides in, shows the kind of passion that I'm looking for. Guardiola back to Kim Min-jae. Don't give it to Antonio Silva. Bellingham's given the ball away. Pulisic, Moretti, what sticks out a leg. And Endrick is in. I would have put your house on Endrick scoring from there. This is where Tony Silva can redeem himself. Is he going to do that near post corner? You tell you what, he was on the end of it. He was on the end of it, the boy. As it goes over, it's all been us in the attacking sense in this first 15 minutes. As usual, not enough shots on target, but we've got your corner. The Dom whips it in, looking for Tony Silva at the near post again, like he does. Maybe Newcastle a bit wise to it. As Endrick's in, and Endrick makes it 1-0. That's what we're talking about. That's what we needed in this game. We needed that first goal. We needed it to be fairly early. And it is a great start. This is what separates the men from the boys. The Dom, this leading assist maker in our team, to the leading goal scorer in our team. And it's 1-0 to the Rude Boys. Semi-final spot on the line. Not sure how the Liverpool City game finished. I think it may have been 3-1 to City, so that Núñez goal brings Liverpool back into it slightly. But we can't afford to worry about them. We've got to worry about this game. And it's all us at the moment in terms of shots, possession. Everything is in our favour. They've had one shot now, which gave them a 0.03 XG. So it looks like it may have well been a back pass. But having said that, it's only 1-0 at half time. I think we are capable of better, and we need to show it because Newcastle are a dangerous side as they take off Pulisic for Carlos Elena, and they look to improve on a poor first half, much like the half we had in the first leg. But we've had 20 shots, but it doesn't feel like we've had more than a couple of highlights. Only 7 shots on target. Jesus Christ, 25 minutes into the second half, and we are just boring the life out of people. All right, Simakan, he can come off for him, and he can come on, and he can run 4 subs. 20 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Either see this out or get another one, but let's try and relax my nerves a little bit as they swing in the corner. It falls to Martinez. We managed to clear it. Carlos Elena scores from outside the area. That's going to give us a nervy last 10 minutes now. We need to demand more. That's the problem with a 1-0 lead. It is so precarious as we make our last change, bringing Madueke on for Nkunku. And more worryingly, we've taken a couple of penalty takers off if it does go into that far. As Mariba gets it to Simakan. Can Simakan do something? Simi can't at this point. He gets another chance though, and Endrick has got there. The keeper's had one at the near post. 91st minute, 92nd minute, first minute out of 4 in injury time, and what a time to throw one in, keeper. Simakan, I mean, I thought this was gone, but Baku, maybe it wasn't the keeper, maybe it was Endrick. He doesn't score many headers, so it wouldn't surprise me if that did slide off his head and off the keeper, but it was on target. He's claiming it. Liverpool 3-2 up. Whoa, what a game that would have been. And we have survived. Endrick has saved us, as he has done so many times in his young career. But we have made the Champions League semi-final for the 4th year in a row. Current semi-final record stands at played 3, lost 2, won 1. And the one we won obviously took us to the final, but we won that final as well. So if we can get to the final, we've got a pretty good record. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, because we've got Liverpool in the semi-final. So I was expecting that to be Man City, to be honest. How did they must have done 5-2 in the end. I'm sure it was only 3-2. 95 and 97. So it must have been 3-2 in the first leg then. Wow. Wow, what? No, wait, how's that gone? That's 3-0, then 3-1. Is that 92 in extra time? Or is that 92 as in injury time? Wow, it's a goal fest is what it is. But yeah, either way, Liverpool have taken it, and we will see them tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow for both legs of that semi-final. Fingers crossed we can turn that into another final performance. And fingers crossed you guys leave a thumbs up on this video. Hot seat out.